Alright, I'm back with another video. This time the family and I decided to make a trip to Morocco, go from Casablanca to Marrakech and Marrakech back to Casablanca. Here we are at the train station at the Casablanca airport. From here you have to take a train from the Casablanca airport to the connecting station. I think it's the Casa Voyage station. Here we are waiting for the train at the Casa Voyage station to catch the train down to Marrakech. Um, it's about a 3 hour train ride. Here we are when we arrived at the train station in Marrakech. Here is when we got to our resort at the called the Aqua Mirage Resort. It's an all-inclusive resort. This is a view from our balcony as we was looking around when we first got there. Then we decided to kind of take a walk around the place and take a look at everything. Man, this place has a lot going on. They have an area for the kids to play. They have three large swimming pools, an entertainment area, an actual water park actually on the property that comes with part of the lodging, so you don't have to pay anything extra for it. Buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The food is pretty decent, and they change it up throughout the day, throughout the days we was there, so that was pretty good. A lot of things for the kids to do: a full soccer field on the place, a tennis court, basketball court, mini golf. And this place had a lot going on. This area here was probably like the most liveliest on any given day. You can go out to the pool area, and that's kind of where everybody hung out. You know, they had music playing all the time. It was jamming out there. Here, when you go down to like behind the pool to your left, it's like a theater area where they had kind of different shows and different things going on. Different nights throughout the week. We never went out to any of the shows, but as I was kind of walking in and out, I always heard things going on. Um, so the next day, we decided to go out in town. So family and I went to the mall area, taking some pictures out in town. The Monera Mall. There's not a whole lot going on there, but we just seen the mall and we decided to check it out. Um, so from there, we decided to take a cab down to the Medina. The Medina is the main souk area. The souk is like the marketplace. For anybody that's never traveled in the Middle East Arabic area, Morocco, even though it's in Africa, it has a Middle Eastern vibe to it. So they have a Medina, a souk. Everything is going on down in the Medina, the souk. You can find any and everything down there. You have street acts, people doing shows with snakes. People trying to sell you this, that, and the third. Um, so we was kind of hesitant to go down there with the kids at first because, as you see, they have the very rocky roads. Everything is brick roads, and so many people just going uh, all around, in and out. But everybody was pretty respectful, and there was other people that was down there with their kids, and it wasn't too bad pushing the stroller. So, it was all in all, it was a pretty decent experience, and everybody was respectful. Um, the main thing about the Medina though is everything is about the haggle, 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 haggle. When I say you can find everything down there, you can find everything down there, but you're not gonna see anything with any price tags. You got to ask the question, how much? Or if you speak a little French, you got to say combien, and they're gonna always come with the high price, and then you got to lowball them, and then some kind of way you'll kind of work your way back to the middle. For example, if they say something is 500, you say I got 100, and then y'all may haggle y'all way back to around 250 and say okay, I got a deal. And that's just how it goes down there, man. Everything is about the haggle. But there's a lot of nice things down there, souvenirs, just different gifts, just depending on whatever you're into, shoes, bags, clothes, you name it, man. You can find pretty much everything down in Medina. So I highly recommend you go down there, even if you don't buy anything, just to take the experience in, man, just to get the full Moroccan uh, experience from that place that's been there since umpteen years ago when people was down there selling things in the market, man. So Here we headed back to the hotel, and then the next day we headed back to the train station to go back to Casablanca. Um, as you see, Marrakech has a beautiful train station, man. Whoever did this architect of this place, it looks pretty nice. But we had to get back on this train ride to take this 3 hour trip back. So the family and I grabbed something to eat. We sat on the train, and we enjoyed the train ride back and enjoyed the view. Just kind of looking at the ambiance of Morocco as a whole on our way back. Unfortunately, on the way back, we found out that our Airbnb that we had booked was canceled, so I had to find another Airbnb on the spot. Luckily, the lady she responded immediately, and we was able to lock in and find this nice place. So this was like a view from our Airbnb from the balcony area. This is a view from the inside. I'm just kind of walking around, showing you the front door area. This is the kitchen area. They pretty much had everything we needed in there. That's another view from like the balcony area from that other picture, showing from that window. Um, the great thing about this Airbnb, the hostess was great, and the everything was just how it looked in the pictures. Sometimes you may get finessed and you get there and you be like, man, this ain't what it looked like. But no, this place actually was the real deal, man. And as you see, Morocco, yes, and Morocco is in Africa. For those that didn't know, Africa is a large continent with many countries, and as you see, they do have some nice amenities, man. And this place was, had all the bells and whistles, man. So I highly recommend it if you ever thinking about going to Morocco, man. Africa, you won't be disappointed.